Hello, everybody. This is Tiny Game King coming at you with another draft analysis of a team we just drafted in Lord Helix Draft League. In this league, I decided to go back to being Nova Scotia Scythers because I just thought it kind of went with the theme. So in that theme, it is called Nuzlocke Journey. This draft league usually has like little gimmicks for the drafts, so I thought this was a fun little draft we could do. The draft was 8 people in the draft, just because of the type of the draft it is. The categories weren't that big. And you had to draft 10 Pokemon, and one from each category. But each category had 3 tiers. And how it goes is you have your starter tiers, then you have your first route, kind of like you would in a regular gameplay. Then you're like your forested area that comes right after, kind of thing. Your like kind of like water area, riverside area. Then the cave, kind of like a city. Then you went like industrial, safari zone, mountain, and kind of like your victory road. And there's your like 10 different categories. And you had to pick one Pokemon from each category. But you still had to have certain ones. So you had to have like 3 tier 3s, I think it was 4 tier 2s, and 3 tier 1s. So to equal it to be your 10 Pokemon. You had to draft your starter Pokemon first. After that, the other 9 categories, you could pick in any order you wanted, but you had to do your starter first. I was picking 4th out of the 8, so I was dead middle. So I wasn't sure what we could get back to us. So the Pokemon that I chose first was Snivy. In saying that, this is the team I drafted. And I usually would tag one Pokemon at a time, but since the way this draft is and how it goes, which we'll just get in a second, I'll show you all 10 of my Pokemon. So how it works is, for the first 2 weeks, you only have the Pokemon, like you have to use them as the basic forms. Whatever the first form is, that's the ones you get. Week 3, any of the Pokemon that have 3-stage evolutions will evolve, and they have to evolve. We can't just say, no, I'm hitting B and my Pokemon stays first that form. All Pokemon that can evolve will evolve. And then week 4, any 2-stage Pokemon that can evolve will evolve. And then week 6, all Pokemon, all the 3-stage Pokemon will evolve into the final evolution. So, like I said, our first pick had to be a starter. We named him Snivy. We picked Snivy. Because it's a Nuzlocke kind of style, we had to nickname every one of our Pokemon. I thought about doing it as a theme, so I went as Greek theme, or Greek god themes, really. So we picked up Snivy and we named it Excalibus, um, which is, I don't know the god that much because I tried to go with gods I didn't really know too much about, but he's kind of he's known for his staff that has like the two serpents on it. So I thought Snivy would be a cool Pokemon to put as that, so we put him there. Then I'll go in the order that it shows, not the order that I caught it in. So the next Pokemon we have for our Route 1 encounter is Spinarak. And Spinarak we named Athena because Athena turned somebody, I can't remember the person at this moment, into a spider because she was jealous that she did a better job at weaving than Athena did, so she turned her into a spider for that reason. And I thought it'd be funny to make Athena the spider instead. So that's why we named Spinarak Athena. Next Pokemon would be in the forest area, which is Ekans. I picked up Ekans for a couple of reasons. One, at the point when I picked up Ekans, I didn't have many points left, so I figured it was a neat one to have. It gives us an Intimidate user, which I thought would be nice. A Poison, which probably isn't as big because there's not too many fairy types, I don't think, in this. So, but there's still a little bit, so I thought nice to have a Poison type. And Archlees, I think is how we pronounce it. I don't know, but anyways, that's a god of poisons and that. So I named Ekans that due to it being a poison type. Next Pokemon on this list would be Poliwag, but technically I drafted Cloyster or Shelder, but I changed it as soon as I could to Poliwag for a couple reasons. One, I figured it seemed to work better on my team. Two, I've already had Cloyster for a couple other draft leagues I've been in, so I wanted something different. So I picked up Poliwag. Next, we have Cranidos in the cave. Cranidos gives us a really strong attacker right from the start, which I thought would be nice to have. And it stays strong throughout. So I was like, let's pick up Cranidos. And I made it shiny because in the store we got an option to do stories for each of our Pokemon, and I didn't do it for all of them, but for this one I made him shiny in my story, so we went shiny. Then the next one we have is Pichu, and we named him Zeus because he has a lightning bolt for a tear when he gets to his final evolution, so I decided to go Zeus. The industrial area, we have Houndour, and we named him Hephaestus, I think is how you pronounce it. And he's the god of like crafts or crafting, I think, or something like that. Anyways, he's known for like being like a blacksmith and fire and things like that. So I thought since Houndour is a fire type, that'd be a cool god to nickname him after. Next Pokemon we picked up in the Safari Zone was Scyther. So Scyther, I wanted him on my team since one, he's my mascot for this. Two, he's my favorite Pokemon, and it would give us a nice strong Pokemon to have at the very start of the draft. He is the only Pokemon on here though that I'm not allowed to put Eviolite on. Kind of to balance him out, I'm guessing a little bit. So I got I can put it on any of the other ones, just not Scyther. And we nicknamed him Tehonius, which is, I guess, Greek god of like bugs and insects and things like that. So I thought that nickname would suit Scyther a little bit. Then we picked up in the mountain area, we picked up Frigibax, and we nicknamed him Boris. He's the god of the north winds, and which is known for like ice and cold. So I thought that was perfect for Frigibax. And then our last Pokemon we picked up was Impidimp, and we named him 8, which is the Greek god of mischief. And I figure since he's a prankster and an imp, that just seemed perfect for him. So that's what we did. So like I said, for the first 2 weeks, that will be a Pokemon that we use. Then week 3, any of the Pokemon, like I said, that have 3-stage evolutions will evolve. So that means Snivy will evolve into Servine, Poliwag will evolve into Poliwhirl, Pichu will evolve into Pikachu, Frigibax will evolve into Arctibax, and Impidimp will evolve into Morgrem. So that will be our team for week 3. So just 1 week will we have it looking like that. And then for week 4 and 5, any Pokemon that have 2 stages will evolve. So Spinarak will evolve into Gyarados, Ekans will evolve into Arbok, Cranidos will evolve into Rampardos, Houndour will evolve into Houndoom, and then our Scyther will evolve into whichever one we choose, which will be Scizor or Kleavor. We just have to tell them before, like at the end of, I think, week 3. So before week 4 starts, we have to let them know which one we're evolving it into. If we don't, they will make the choice for us. So then that's just for week 4 and 5. And then after week 4 and 5, so week 6 and on, so week 6, and then rest of the season, I think is 8 weeks, and then playoffs. This will be a team. So Servine will evolve into Superior. Poliwhirl will evolve into, like I said, whichever one we choose, so Poliwrath or Politoed. Pikachu will evolve into one of the Raichus that we choose. Artibac will evolve into Baxcalibur, and Morgrem will evolve into Grimmsnarl. So that's our team. I tried to make a team I felt would be good from the start to the end. I didn't want to be one of the teams that had a rough start at the beginning and then were able to be strong at the end. I wanted a team that could do it decently all the way through. I hope I accomplished that. I think I did accomplish that. So I am happy with the team I got. Some of them aren't the Pokemon I was going to start with, and I had ideas. I think there's like 3 Pokemon that I kind of got sniped on. So it is what it is. That's the all about the whole draft stuff, since only one person can have that Pokemon. I know this isn't like a huge, in-depth talk about the team, but I just thought it'd be nice to get a quick overview of the team we had. I hope you guys liked it. If you have any comments or anything like that, please put that down below, and I'll answer it for you. But until then, see you guys and have a great day.